Hello? Okay, can y'all hear me now? There we go. Okay, sorry. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. So, I wanted to make a few things clear on a live that was talked about last night. Last night, Yaya, Warrior Sisterhood, also known as Queen Heidi, also known as Heidi, went on a channel. Her name was on Tia's channel, and said a lot of things. And I don't think it's quite fair what she said. And I actually, Laura's in the chat, and I actually appreciate Laura saying, Heidi, you're not telling all the story, or something to that effect. So I appreciate Laura for doing that. We're going to get started. We're going to talk about some of the things that she said, Tia. Absolutely. And I usually don't address drama. I've kind of let myself down the last couple days, actually, because I usually, never complain, never explain kind of person. It doesn't really do much to solve anything, to bring anything public. It's something that I have firmly stood against about anything happening on YouTube between personal creators in my channels. But she said some crazy stuff last night, and I don't think it was very fair. She has done she was just lying. She was just lying, and about a lot of things. Okay, 1 second. So we are using this under the Fair Use Act of 1976. Come on. Oops, wrong one. Sorry. Copyright disclaimer under 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit education. For personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. So, you guys can put Tia's live or Tia's channel mods in the chat room. If you go over it and see it all for yourself. But we're going to play different. And was Robin, and I think they brought you into it though. And what's incredible about it is people, they're on there saying, oh, this person's so disgusting, person is so disgusting, whenever they are literally doing the exact same thing in the chat room on panel. Have I let me get this thing down. Bear with me 1 second. Have I called Heidi a name that started with a C? Yes, I sure did. The first time was the day after that she was on another channel, literally bashing me, along with other people, after after I demodded for really starting drama within my mod on the channel. And I will certainly talk about it here shortly, but we're gonna break this down as we go. By the way, Heidi, if you're here, please come up, take a link, if you can.
Yeah, I used to be a member and a Patreon of, I'm going to call it a mega mouth like you do. Yeah, we try not to.
So they are calling Marissa Megamouth. Can y'all hear that okay? Just let me know.
I had been with her a few months, and we talked on the phone at least a week.
So you were a Patreon?
Yeah, but we became like friends.
Oh, okay.
And I never used her life coaching skills or anything like that. I actually don't know how I got to her channel, but I did. And I am, as I will say, a survivor. I have severe fibromyalgia and along with other severe disabilities.
Okay, so Heidi has disabilities that she's been, trying to get her Social Security for a long time. All that. I'm just commenting right now because it's under fair use.
And in a nutshell, I started my own channel as a support group for like me. And some crap went down, and one day I heard she was talking about me and her channel.
And what did the support group come, Heidi? It got way off track. Way off track. And you've said this many times, way off track.
Or somebody was talking about.
Some crap went down on your channel or hers?
Hers.
Okay.
People were saying some stuff about me. And then I think it had to do with Justin. I don't even remember, all, to be honest with you. So I went.
What about me, Heidi?
Into her channel and didn't direct it at her. I said, you guys need to keep.
Heidi, the day that you went into Marissa's life is the day you had a meltdown and was cussing so many people out on your live, literally cussing like a trucker. And then Marissa goes live, and then people was, coming in and, they were talking about you in Marissa's room saying, what the hell's going on with Heidi and everything. And I guess you caught wind of it. And that's when you came in blazing and saying, keep my name out of your effing mouth. And then when Marissa started going off, that's when you was like, oh, no. I meant.
My name out of your mouth. And then I hit the enter button and I said, that doesn't mean you, Molly.
And then she hit the enter button, doesn't mean you, Molly. Okay.
And she just started screaming at me and berating.
You mean like you was literally screaming at so many people on your live that you was still on. You was still on your live when you came in Marissa's room.
Hitting me, calling me names. I left there calmly and laughed, to be honest with you, because I was getting to the point where she was becoming annoying.
You were not laughing that day.
Berating me, calling me names. I left there calmly and kind of laughed, to be honest with you, because I was getting to the point where she was becoming annoying to me.
Yeah.
So Heidi says Marissa was becoming annoying to her. Well, I'm sure the feeling was mutual.
And she then put up and made a cruel video of me.
What?
And left it on her. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's on her second channel still.
Mm-hmm.
And recently,
Heidi, what were you trying to do? You called Marissa and you was complaining about Cinnamon Hot Hot. You was complaining about who else was it? You was complaining about Shorty. You was complaining about complaining about Hope. Yes, it was Cinnamon Hot Hot, Hopi, and Vintage is who you was complaining about. And Tara, yes, and Tara. That is exactly what you was doing. And you was literally starting trouble throughout the community. We were putting out small fires all the time after you started your channel. I've got emails from you talking about Hopi, talking about Cinnamon Hot. And what did I say? What did I say in all of them? What did I say, Heidi? I don't get in the drama. Multiple emails.
she trashed all the time. Her sidekick went into another channel one day and wrote in chat that I'm the C word.
That was me. I did call Heidi the C word. I absolutely did. The day before, she was talking about me and Marissa. Actually, I think I have it screen recorded somewhere. I may need to dig that out. And the next day, another creator came in who was friends with Heidi in a chat room, and they were attacking Heidi's friend. And I wasn't particularly close with Heidi's friend, who was another creator, but I said, please be respectful to the person in chat. For instance, I think Heidi is a see you next Tuesday, but I would still be respectful in this room. So it was a double-edged entendre. Yeah, it was. And it was a bit snippy and it wasn't nice. Yeah. But I meant what I said. Because I was mad. I was hurt. That just the day before, she was hashing it out on another channel.
So they're following you around. They're following you around, harassing you.
Was this Justin?
Not to mention that so many on that particular channel, and Heidi herself has used the see you next Tuesday word. But I say it, and then God forbid it's on.
Yeah, Justin. Yeah.
It was Justin called you the C word?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Are you sure?
Yes, I
Oh,
did.
yeah. I have screenshots, everything. People were sending it to me. And he proceeded to say that I was the biggest "See You Next Tuesday" on YouTube.
Yes, I did.
So, how exactly did you do to her? Probably nothing. But
I did
what if
nothing to her. I did nothing to her.
Okay.
Besides going into her room, her chat, and I was telling the people in chat to leave my name out of their mouth.
No.
And she took it
No.
personally. Is what happened.
I told him to stay out of their mouth. Said, keep my name out of your effing mouth.
Recently, she did a video or did a live.
Remember that?
And accused me of. She said that I have lied about all my illnesses and they're all fake and made up.
That's who she's talking about.
Yes, ma'am. And
Heidi.
that
Heidi. Show me where. Tell me where once you have heard me say that all your illnesses are fake. Please show me.
I made a MDL bashing channel, which is not what it is. It's a support group for people with chronic and immune diseases.
Right.
There's been a whole lot more. I had
You were after you got your channel, you Marissa helped you get it off the ground, and I think you would actually still say that is still fair that she helped you get it off the ground. I had subs at that time. I tried to draw some subs in for you, but they were mainly from Marissa. And what were you saying at that time when Marissa did nothing but support you in your channel? And you was saying stuff like, yeah, I'm going to take all my memberships and everything because I'm not doing memberships and all of this. You were just being very silly with Marissa when she did nothing but help you.
Met someone who did documentaries, and he wanted to partner up with me, and we did. And I later found out that Justin had contacted him and Molly, and this person now has a cease and desist letter on me.
Jersey Cat, you're absolutely right. She is a panel hopper for her greatest tour. She's been on Tony's channel talking about this, Mean Girls, Purple Nuts, Shorties. She's been on Hopies, and just more and more. I can't even think of all the other ones. That's just off the top of my head.
What? But why does he have that on you? You didn't do anything.
Because I got upset with him, and I was trying to talk to him, and I was emailing him or texting him, and
hold on, we missed something.
What? But why does he have that on you?
Hold on, let me rewind.
And Molly. And this person now has a cease and desist letter on me.
What?
So Jerry got a cease and desist letter on Heidi from what Heidi has said. Jerry is a veteran and a wonderful man. He doesn't deal with the drama at all, ever has, and he was put through so much SHIT from Heidi and many of the people she hangs out with. And that's that. Jerry is a good man. And she's going to talk about how I contacted him. I didn't contact him for anything other than one thing, and I'll explain after she talks about it.
But why does he have that on you? You didn't do anything.
Because I got upset with him, and I was trying to talk to him, and I was emailing him or texting him, and I wasn't bashing him like he says I was. A lot of people were bashing him because what he did to me. He basically said, I no longer want to do this partnership. And
Basically,
it was
he didn't want to have anything to do with you, though, because of what them contacting him.
Yes, that is in my opinion, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I can't prove that, but I do know that
that has nothing to do with. I think I've talked to Jerry I don't know, maybe 3 times ever. Here we go.
This person and I did a live Memorial Day weekend, and 2 days after that, he basically just dropped me and walked away. And when he was on Megamouth's channel, he said that Justin had reached out to him that weekend.
Yes, I did reach out for him that weekend because he did a video and it was talking about if I remember correctly, he was talking about the anxiety and like the toxicity that he had been through, and this was his last YouTube video because Jerry is a veteran and he has PTSD, and some of this stuff was triggering him, all of this anxiety, all this toxicity that was around him because of you, Heidi. And I left comment on his channel giving him support, saying, Jerry, if you need anything, I'm here. God bless you. Thank you for your service. Very kind comments. And what happened? 30 seconds later, my comment was deleted. Because of who? I wonder who. It had to be by either Heidi or one of the other mods. Had to be. And then I would post it again. It would be gone. I would post again. It would be gone. So then I emailed him because if my comment wasn't going to go through, then I was going to see that he got my support. So I emailed him. Didn't say nothing bad or anything. Not at all. I still have the emails. She left you, Heidi, and did a CD because he has the whole veteran community behind him. Do not bring him up again. Veteran Disability Act. I agree. One second.
So I put 2 and 2 together.
Right.
And then Megamouth had him on her channel. Mm-hmm. That was the day that she faked or had that stroke or whatever it was. And
so that's a shame. That's a shame, Heidi, because Marissa did not fake that. That was the first time live that she had ever had an episode like that. And that was the day her and Jerry was doing talking about, I don't know, I think it was one of his projects or something like that. And you just said she faked it. it was definitely not fake.
She doesn't stop.
So this all happened because actually I'm getting a misunderstanding because you did a video and you
did a video.
Oh, she did a video
About me.
Right. But didn't she think that you were talking about her in some way? That's why she did the video?
No. People in her chat were talking, saying bad stuff about me. Mm-hmm. I went
Now,
into
you
her
pause
chat.
that for a second.
Yep.
Is she making this shit up as she goes along? Because that's what it
Yes.
sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you something about yourself, Heidi. Listen, we know you're hurting for subs. We know you're hurting for some new suckers. But I just within the past 2 hours sent a clip of you saying that you were in my Patreon, that you never checked it, and that I used your information, your financial information against you. Woman, do you forget sending a message out saying we're going to hurt Molly Golightly in the pocket? And that you were going to get all your little, Yes, yep. You guys. So do you remember saying, for no reason, after I built up your channel, right?
Yeah.
You've never said thank you. And I allowed you on panel, all that other shit. Everything was fine. I never did anything to you. And then you tried to do a little bit of damage control. And you called me up when I was in my room and you said, I just want to make sure that you and I are okay, that we're okay. Your card, you brought up your financial stuff. Remember? You said on a live, your own live, that you were sorry that you were left a house by your in-laws or your parents, and I wasn't, that you only have to pay taxes on it. I'm sorry. Am I imagining that? You said that. That was never said in privacy. We barely talked in private. Don't ever act like I gave you a life coaching session. Don't even try it. What I did say was that your card got declined 3 times for 3 months and that I let you keep your wrench regardless. And I knew that you were bad news because you were just playing 2 sides of the coin and it was just tacky. And Lori Davis, of all people, we thought she had a normal head on her shoulders, but she wasn't. And now you're like a chicken with its head cut off, trying to run and find allies. And you want to know something? They're all doing it right now. So how about all you little hater potatoes get it out of your system, gang up, have your big sister gang bang, and hate the crap out of me this week. I'm fine. My channel's still going to be good. My Patreon's still going to be good. And you're still talking about me. How is this possible? Every day you're all talking about me. I'm not the problem.
Heidi on that call was talking about Hopi terribly. She was talking about Shorty, and she was talking about Cinnamon Hot. She could not stand them.
Oh, no, she never liked Cinnamon Hot. Well, she's the one who told us that Lori lost her kids.
Yes. She
said that Lori lost her kids because something like they used to call at a certain time or some shit. I don't know what the hell she was talking about. And then I was like, Lori, there's some, I go, well, just letting you know, people think that you lost your kids. I don't know. It's not my business. I don't care. And the thing is everybody here that knows me, that's a Patreon, knows I don't ask personal questions. I don't ask financial questions. Everyone knows that. Everyone. You said it publicly. You said, I'm sorry that I have a house. Am I crazy or did she not say that?
She said it. Yeah.
Yeah, she said it. So she's denying it now. Oh, Molly's going to collect your information. Okay. I've had that Patreon for 3.5 years. You do know that, right? And not one person until that skank, Rianne Shank, and she really is a dirty skank, is trying to say that she's been doxxed and her life is ruined. Give me a break. Give me a break. I threw her out.
And Bling, I see you. Absolutely.
I don't know what she said about Bling, because the thing is she was always in her bed and she was always talking about like her health, and nobody wants to hear your health problems. Nobody wants to hear about my health problems. It's annoying. We all got health problems. It's annoying. And the thing is you said you want to talk about fibromyalgia, and then you just want to be a drama queen. Get your act together. I don't dude, it's too early.
Eliza from Circle Jerk, she just said, just like she recently said she got a large inheritance on Alive.
See, why would you even say that? See, me, if I did, no one would know. Is she looking for some sort of validation? Let me tell you something. If I received a large inheritance, why would I ever tell anybody on YouTube that? That's no one's business. There's something wrong with her. There's something wrong with her. I'm sorry.
And said, leave my name out of your mouth. And it's not you, Molly.
Right.
You said out of your effing mouth.
Wrong. And like I was talking to her, and
you was mad as hell.
Berated me. She
you were as mad as hell, Heidi.
Information out in this video about me.
Personal information
that I had talked to her on the phone about.
Oh my God.
No, it's not. The video's still up there.
Financial stuff about me.
No. Her card declined 3 times, and I still let her keep her wrench. Everything that was put in that video that's still up, and you can pull up the video. Pull it up, Justin. Show what a liar she is.
I think
by the way, Heidi told me to take it down. Heidi asked me to take it down. Heidi asked me to take it down. Heidi told me to take it down.
You're echoing.
Heidi asked me to take it down.
Oh, sorry, it's me. I lied. Sorry, it's me.
Yeah, Heidi asked me to actually take it down. After my little whatever happened to me with the hospital, she's like, oh, I'm so sorry, checking in on you. Please call me, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay. No, thanks. I never got back to her. And I told you that, remember? I said, ew, Heidi reached out to me. Dude, I don't play that game. You play games. And what did you do to that guy with the post-traumatic stress disorder? What did you do to him? Because, I mean, he'll tell me, I'm sure. But are you making this up, or do I have to get him on panel?
Got a cease and desist.
What did she do to him?
God knows. I have no idea.
Because I could get him on panel, or he could tell me privately. But the thing is Heidi, you're homeless and you're trying to find a place to live on YouTube. You're trying to find your little cubby hole, and you just keep switching up stories. You screw people over. That's why nobody trusts you. Everybody gave you a chance. You had something good, and your head got so big. You got to 1,000 followers. And you're like, yeah, I'm going to make merch. I'm going big. Like, that's not how it goes, dude. It's just not how it goes. At least you got to 1,000 subs with my help. You never even said thank you. Just say thank you. But no, you just want to act like a jerk. That's who you are. You want to run around with the other jerks? Go ahead. Make a fool out of yourself. Just remember, Heidi, not all these people are stupid. And in the sound of your voice, I could tell. It sounds like you're making it up on the spot. Because I know you. I know the sound of you. And we never had one-on-one conversations. We never really did. So stop that. Everything was public. You can play that video that I put out. Do you remember? You play it. She put it out all on her own. I never said anything that she didn't say publicly. She's so weak. I'm so tired of this drama. It's all lies. It really is. It's like they're trying so hard. They're trying so hard. And in the end, you all look so stupid. Heidi, you're one of the biggest shit talkers. You want to say you have fibromyalgia, but you'll drive from friggin' Wisconsin to Orlando and back? No. And you can't take a shower because of the pain? No, I'm sorry. Not buying it. Not buying it. You can't get out of a bed to take a shower, but you'll jump out of bed for pizza? Get out of here.
All right.
Sad
She's
life.
using Patreon to gather information about people. Like she's hoarding this information.
For 3 years, and it's never been used.
I never really went into the Patreon channel to read any of this stuff because basically I didn't care.
That's such a lie.
I actually became a Patreon because she told us that she was using the money for them to go down to Tennessee for the Summer Wells case.
Yeah.
So that's why I joined Patreon.
Right.
So she said that's why she joined Patreon because of the
4 months.
For the Summer Wells thing.
For 4 months, and then said she was gonna hurt me in the pocket, and I hadn't done a thing to her. Okay.
And my goodness. Okay,
That's right.
so
Her credit card
There's
declined.
people in here that can back all this up too. Just
No, that's not true.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
to
can
back
see
shit
that.
up. Like, she's
They'll
doing
kiss
it
your ass. They'll kiss your ass over there.
Well, the people that is in that chat
Oh.
right now, ironically, are the ones she was literally shredding on that phone call, saying they were the most evil people.
I don't
Really?
mean not to the,
RuPaul people?
No. The where Heidi was talking to you when she was talking about Cinnamon Hot and all them
Oh.
on the phone.
extreme that's happening to you, and I'm sorry.
Oh,
Well,
please.
obviously
This
you're
girl's so
beautiful, so
fake.
that's probably one of the reasons.
It really is.
She's so
But
fake.
that's just one of the first things that stand out to me
Yeah,
is that
sure.
you're very, very pretty.
Listen to
So
this.
that could be one of the reasons why she's doing what she's doing. But
So it says the reason you're doing what you're doing is because Heidi's really pretty, and you might be jealous of that. Don't even respond. It's
also,
stupid.
you don't have to prove anything because either I would never believe what
How
that woman
old are you,
says.
RuPaul?
She has
16?
lied so much. And then you have to think about, I didn't do anything to her. All I said was the report was real. And look at what she's
Wait a second. Put a pause on that.
Oh,
Listen,
yeah.
RuPaul. Listen, RuPaul. The name Danielle Lieber, that woman has been dead for several years. The address, the 123 block, that's a fake address. It was made online. The police want nothing to do with this so-called scam. It is fake. Okay? It is fake. Thank you. I've kept my mouth shut long enough. And guess what? We had Letitia's permission to finally talk about it. And we did. So now you guys want to talk about how it's real in a way, but it had fake information. What don't you understand? It was illegal. You can't make a online police report with illegal with oh my God. Oh yeah, and what about this big open investigation against me? Still waiting for the cops. Why am I even entertaining this? Oh my God, I'd rather be at the spa. Keep going.
Bad.
Well,
She hurt me. She hurt me really bad. I thought she died.
right.
Right.
And I
Oh,
was new
she's
to
such a
YouTube.
victim.
So I was, you know,
She's making it up as she goes along.
Have you ever seeked any kind of legal advice?
Oh God.
mm-mm. I just don't want to deal with her.
Okay, but I'm just telling you that you do have that option, because
What do
if
you
she
do?
is putting your address out there and things like that, she doesn't have a
She never put your address out.
right to do that.
No.
She has not put my address out there.
Thank you for
Okay.
at least admitting that, Heidi.
As far as I know,
I've never
she
done
has
that.
not doxed me.
Okay.
I have been doxed,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know who did it.
Well, it wasn't. I can promise you that.
Uh-huh.
And watching Rayanne and listening to her today, and watching Kool-Aid
So she's starting with those.
channel.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, well, Dancing Queen, it's okay because I've told people where I live. I don't have a problem with that. You know, I live in Green Bay, Wisconsin. You know, I don't.
So what personal information did Marissa put out against you? Financial, you
Card
said?
got declined. She was embarrassed.
It just says declined. That's all it said. It was declined. But you said, well, I left Patreon like that. It was declined for 3
And
months.
I let her keep, even though her card kept getting declined 3 times, I let her keep her wrench.
And you didn't kick her out either.
No, I didn't kick her out.
But I don't remember what I was gonna say. Shoot.
I think you were talking about doxing and stuff.
Oh, as far as I know, she hasn't put anything out there.
Mm-hmm.
She did go on a live and read a letter that this person that was doing documentaries with me had sent to her. And she did say my first name and the first letter of my last name. But
she said her last name a zillion times.
Of course.
Yeah, remember when she was screaming it? Who remembers that video when she was like, my last name?
That was the video, Marissa. That is the video that I'm talking about, that she was freaking out and everything. My name is Heidi, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
and,
I remember that. I was like, what is she doing?
Well, and then she came over.
But she wasn't telling me. That video wasn't for me. She wasn't talking to me.
She was cussing everybody out on her live stream. And that's when she came over and said, keep my name out of your effing mouth.
To me?
That's when she came over and type it in chat, remember? And she's like, it wasn't you after you started getting pissed.
You're right. You're right. Yeah.
From what I'm hearing out of this story, she literally contacted someone that you were going to be doing documentaries with, and of course, you're going to be you're going to be calling this person if they just kind of cut off cold turkey and you don't know why. So you're going to be trying to get in touch with this person to see, hey, what happened? Because that is an amazing opportunity to have to be a part of a documentary. I would do the same thing.
What did she say? Jerry was her meal ticket.
She did. She said she was starting a whole new crime channel with that guy, Jerry, that she had big things and it was a secret. And I thought I was like, okay, cool.
I would be trying.
I didn't ask any questions. I don't
It's
have
her.
time.
This is
I've
her
never
fault.
had time for Heidi.
And no one deserves to be treated that. So basically, she's just bashing you and stuff like that when she goes live.
Yep. If she sees me on
Really?
One of my friends' pages,
Mm-hmm.
and
Really? Don't
I mean,
flatter
Robin
yourself.
used to be on my channel, and
Don't flatter
that's a whole
yourself.
nother bag of worms.
Talking
Don't
about
flatter
Robin.
yourself.
But
She's like, oh, that's a whole nother bag of worms, Robin.
her new assistant.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. And she has a ability too, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Thought so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I ask you a kind of sensitive question?
You go right ahead.
Do you think she's jealous that you have medical issues?
What?
Can you believe that? I've never heard a human being say, "Are you think she's jealous that she has medical issues?" Now, listen to
What?
this.
Who's this woman?
I think it's Tia's mod.
Because I know I'm someone who suffers from, and I have since I was quite young, very severe osteoarthritis. It's hereditary. I can't do much about it. I just have to keep active. It's very similar to what you suffer from, I can imagine. But there are a lot of able-bodied people who get extremely jealous of people who have
God.
autoimmune diseases or invisible illnesses, and they tend to act out and to sort of degrade people who have invisible illnesses. Do you think
Because
She's
that
like
makes
lying.
that's not
that's
even
what maybe
funny.
she was trying to do, or she
This
felt
girl's
threatened?
baiting.
You had kind
Baiting.
of a more exciting story than her.
No.
I would really hope not. Well, I, to be honest, since I started my channel, there's a whole group that Molly and Justin are all in on, and they're all bullies. And they've made up names about me, and, they make fun of me because I'm disabled. And
no, we don't.
Nobody's shit.
What the hell does Justin have to do with this? Why is he even saying anything?
Because it's not true.
I was one of Justin's mods.
Uh-huh.
And
was
I was because I knew Justin through her.
Yeah.
And I was there's a couple of us in here. There's actually 3 of us who were his top mods, his OGs, as he would refer to us. And one day he took my wrench and blocked me. I, to this day, do not know why.
Yeah,
tell
you
her
do.
Why. Just
you do.
Pause it and tell her why.
Because
I don't know why you took it.
She was starting trouble everywhere. She was influencing, trying to influence people. Please get rid of Hopi. Please do this. Please do that. And
leave
every
Marissa's
other day,
on. Yeah, she's
every other day there was drama on her channel.
People were complaining about her all the time. That was all.
I disassociated.
That was all. That was all.
I tried to ask him why. He wouldn't tell.
And then you doxed Jose. And that was it. Done.
He did it to
oh crap.
Someone who's in here. We don't know why, and we just assumed it was because of this. It's kind of a long story, when I started
That's
my
what
channel.
I'm saying. Was it before? Or did he take this before or after you and Molly started? You and Mega Mouse started getting into it.
Right before.
Oh, okay.
Right before. So this is why
Why are we
I
listening
think
to these idiots?
I'm looking at a question here from
Because she's lying.
Joni. She said, "Did she give you any heads up that she would had on you or she went
RuPaul is
public?"
so triggered.
And you were friends with her.
Yes. In fact, I was talking to her and asking her for help on how to make certain people stop bullying me.
And who were those certain people, Heidi? You know who they were. They're right in your chat right there. Who are they? Cinnamon Hot Hot, Hopi, Bling, right? Horrible things you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I said that in her chat, in my opinion, it gave her the excuse to turn on me because Justin did.
That's not true.
What do you think? Do you have, even though he didn't tell you, do you have any idea or why he would take your rent or no?
I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
When I first started my channel, I'll just put it out there. When I first started my channel, there was a girl, I don't know where she came from, but she started, you know how you get someone who comes into your channel and all of a sudden they're best friend. They want to be best with you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I became friends with this girl. And she would be on my channel, dropping her. She wanted to start her own channel. And I do it, drop her link. She was dropping her Cash App. I mean, whatever. I didn't care. And her and I got into disagreement.
Again.
Fought with everybody.
She fights with everyone. So there you go. Thank you, Heidi.
Mm-hmm.
And
better leave Robin's name out of it. I'm telling you.
And the people that went with her decided they were all going to gang up on me and start me.
Mm-hmm.
And Justin went to that side.
Justin was tired of you and saw right through you.
It just became drama and screaming all the time.
She was starting drama everywhere. She wanted to see how many haters she could collect. It was the weirdest thing. And I didn't have time for it.
Thank you, Bree.
And she would call up and be like, hey, we cool. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah. And then people would just be complaining. I don't even remember. It was so long ago. It was like a year ago.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember and I don't fucking care. But yeah, this RuPaul chick is obsessed. This girl is so obsessed. Go ahead, girl. Slam your channel straight into a wall. You're not going to make no money talking about me. I'm the one that's going to make the money.
The story that they tell. What's the reason?
Oh, the reason is because whenever I was live, there was a group of us that were all live together on one panel.
Mm-hmm.
And either on my channel or her channel. And then she started doing her lives in the morning, all afternoon, and then late at night.
Shorty?
Yes, that was a big blow up because that's when Heidi got mad at Shorty because she was saying she was going live too much and Heidi couldn't.
Oh, yeah. Heidi saw her as a threat. I remember.
Well, there wasn't enough people to be in both rooms. You know what I mean? Because their channels were very small and they only had maybe 30 people in each room. 40 probably max at that time. And it just became, and that's when Heidi literally text everyone, blowing up, and then she went live and she got crazy.
Well,
Right.
when was I going to do mine?
Exactly. She
And-
hogs the airwave anyway. She hogged
Okay.
it.
So we had supposedly an agreement, verbal, and so I was live one day. She would text me or call me every day, 10 times a day. You going live? When you going live? Blah, you know. And
you want to know why she did that? Because she wanted to make sure that when you went live, she was live at the same time. But go ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I was on a live, and she went live without telling me.
Mm-hmm.
So she has to tell Heidi when she went live. That's what she has to. Right.
And I am a very emotional person.
Yeah.
I will say.
That's putting it mildly.
I got upset.
Yeah.
Upset?
And
you went crazy.
I got into it with them, and I went and did a live. And my title was, "Should I be letting this bother me?"
Right.
And I realized that was the wrong thing to do. So I shut it down. I deleted it right away. And I apologized over and over. And this person has said she's not going to accept my apology at all.
Jeez.
Ever. Mind you, now this woman has now been caught scamming on $1,000 from people.
I'm getting ready to comment on this.
And Molly and Justin stand behind her saying it's not true.
You are a effing
That's
liar.
not, what are you talking about saying it's not true? We don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about it.
Listen, Shorty was borrowing from a lot of people. A lot of people.
And people that we don't even know.
Heidi, go to the tavern or vintages. Go there and you will see me saying whatever she borrowed, he needs to pay back, point blank. Now, is it $10,000? I don't, because nobody's ever shown receipts. If you borrow money, it doesn't matter if it's from your friend in person, your friend on YouTube, or a bank, you pay it back. And that's just it. So don't you dare say that I'm supporting anyone when I am not. But what I do not believe is that you should make your entire channel, your entire content about someone when that person, when they're showing things about that person that borrowed money, she is a victim herself with being stabbed. So that wasn't cool. Every single person that I know has said Shorty needs to pay it back, whatever she borrowed. Now, I think it was probably exaggerated that it was $10,000 for some channels, clicks, and views, maybe, whatever. Regardless, she needs to pay it back. But don't you ever say that I am sitting here supporting someone who did something like that, ever.
Well, that's because they don't have any morals or respect.
And Jim is the type of person that if you I agree, if you have an issue with somebody, take it, go private with it.
Right.
And I went live and did what I did and knew it was wrong and said I was sorry. If I did admit to my mistake.
Yes. This is my second time in 10 months of being on YouTube as a creator that I've ever went live about any sort of quote unquote drama. And it's been in the last few days of these videos that I have actually addressed something publicly, because I never go online and air it out. I always generally call the person or deal with it behind the scenes, because subscribers generally don't want to hear about and I don't like subscribers feeling like they have to be in the middle. It's like it feels like a divorce for subscribers, because I've been a subscriber, and when you like two different creators. um so I appreciate you saying that, Heidi, because I do keep it behind the scenes. And that was your problem. You couldn't. You automatically had to get up, jump up on a live, and spew and scream and everything else. And then you would apologize right afterwards. But you did that multiple times. You clearly did not learn.
Whatever. And I think that's why one of the excuses why he decided to sever his ties with me
That is correct.
and go to the other side.
Right.
There was no other
Do you
side.
think Molly was in his ear?
I think he was here. I was asking Justin for help and Molly for help, what to do as a creator. How do I get over, because I consider them both my friends.
Right.
And the bullying was so horrendous and horrible that I didn't know how to handle it.
Right.
Because in my 56 years of life, no one has ever called me these names. No one has ever treated me this awful. I didn't know how to handle it.
Yeah. Which is understandable.
Yeah, 100%.
So basically, they joined in with the bullies.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Which is just absolutely disgusting. On so many levels, because
she's just blithely unaware.
Here's like what I'm getting from this story is also when people are threatened,
girl,
especially when you start a channel, all those types of things. First of all,
they need each other right now. Heidi's got nowhere to go, and Tia needs content.
I don't think that there's anything wrong with doing that. However, you still apologize for it.
Oh, I've apologized. I think that everybody can hear, the friends of mine that are in here can tell you, people tell me apologizing.
Yeah, I wouldn't apologize to her no more.
Absolutely not.
Because it wasn't.
You're right, Heidi. You have apologized. But an apology is only real if you change the behavior.
Absolutely.
Mistake, and you apologize to her. How many times do you have to apologize? I would have only apologized once, but that's me, because at the end of the day, that's all we can do is apologize for our mistakes. What else are you supposed to do? And for then all of this bullying, which is what she does. One of the things that I have always noticed, and this is, I'm sure you know who Goose is. With Goose, what I've seen with her, even though
she's a whole story.
But one thing I can tell you is that she really hasn't been vocal since this whole thing went down. But yet here they are telling and using her name and saying everything. So what type of friends are they?
What have we? I'd like to know. I mean, what have we said?
Okay, Dancing Queen, you're probably right about that. That your real could be. There's so many things that,
in my opinion, Molly was mad Yaya for caring so much about the woman who wanted to K herself. And thank you for being respectful and not spelling that out.
I think she's talking about Susan there, which Susan's in chat right now.
Dancing queen.
Yes.
She has no empathy.
None. None.
Said and done things, you know, out of anger.
You see what you're doing? You see what you're doing right now, girl?
Yeah. No, but I'm just saying.
No, let me finish. There's someone who just messed names publicly, but
As long as RuPaul is not talking about KJ or Dre, they'll take her.
listening to your story.
Oh, I thought you said they unstuck for me. I'm like,
oh, the hard way.
No, they've been treated so they can relate.
I gotta do something.
These kinds of things.
I'd rather be in jail than listen to this.
When people come up and they're vocal and they talk about what they've went through, I'm telling you guys, it works. It does.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Girl, I've been doing this for almost 5 years. None of this shit works. You're running your channel into a wall.
What's that?
She's actually telling people, come up on my panel and let's talk about Marissa. It helps. It works. No. The only person that it actually helps is me financially. And you guys you're not coming up with anything new. This is another person who thinks that the audience on YouTube is stupid. I've been telling you guys this for years.
Hey, listen, let me know if you can hear this.
Text that tells me,
yeah, I have nothing, and it's not because
I will never talk to you again.
Yes.
Respect my feelings. I'm done with stupidity.
Yes.
So I'm stupid.
No, you are not. It's just the drama surrounds you. And
Surrounds. Frank's right. The drama does surround Heidi. It really does.
Absolutely.
The drama surrounds me. Why, Frank?
Well,
think about
it's
it.
her. She's the problem.
You got to look at the common denominator.
It's her.
Hopi.
hey,
Hopi.
Hopi.
no.
Her very first video
This is where she's mad at Hopi.
ever put out on a channel before she ever went live was about me and bashing me.
Okay.
And by the way, everybody, I did lie on Tony's panel yesterday about Hopi bringing me back. No,
She did lie. She admitted she lied.
she never did.
She did lie.
And
Wow.
I
thought you did.
Wow.
yeah, no, I borrowed her money. I've given her money.
When you were saying that yesterday.
She's borrowed her money and given her.
I did it
Borrowed
to
and
get people
given.
to stop talking.
She did it to get people to stop talking.
Yeah. I think we're all guilty of trying to get stuff like that to stop because
Hey,
it's
you know what I'm guilty of? Nothing.
Yeah, you're guilty of choosing one side over the other. You don't even know half of it. You don't know
Please tell us, Heidi. You know it all.
3/4 of it. And I have got every phone call
I would actually
recorded. I've got every phone call Hopi ever made to me recorded. I have got all the emails, text messages.
So she could not stand Hopi or Cinnamon.
Whatever you want. I have it all.
Why does she have it all?
Because Heidi would email me and talk
Why
to
does
me.
she have it all? Why would she save it? Why would she have all that stuff? That's weird.
Heidi would email me talking about Cinnamon and Hopi. Hopi would email me talking about Heidi. Then they were both my mods, and I would say, cut it out. Cut it out.
Wow. And now they love each other, I'm sure.
Bitch. Come on, I have
Not
it
sure about
all.
this.
And Jill, that goes for you too, bitch.
Oh, she's such a joy.
Yeah. What a lovely lady.
Thank you. You saved me the trouble of it all.
I am fucking ready for this shit.
Well, you go right ahead, Frank. You stick up for Hopi. You know what? My personal belief is you got a crush on her, and you're gonna believe.
Oh my
what
God.
you wanna believe.
Uh-oh, Frank's got a crush.
Jesus.
So what?
And that's okay.
She's insane.
But let me tell you a little secret, Frank. I'm done with giving people second chances. So if you want me out of your life now, don't call me when all the shit goes down, because
So if she's doesn't give people second chances,
She's only been around for like a couple of months. Who is she talking about? She acts like she's a fucking princess of Wales. Like, who the hell does she think she?
but
Honestly,
she's
I
saying,
would rather be in jail. Bring me back to New Orleans, put some handcuffs on me, and taint my drink. I'd rather
Well,
be in jail.
she's saying that I've apologized and I've apologized, but yet she's not giving anyone else second chances. Funny how that works.
I've been hurt one too many times by allowing people into my
I
life.
already said
And
it.
Hopi has done it over
Victim.
and over and over
Victim.
and over again.
She's the victim.
Yeah, I do want
Victim.
Couldn't stand it. She did not like her.
the truth with these people. Yeah, Frank wants the truth. Yes, he does.
Victim.
Well, I'll give it to you. I'll collect everything together and I will give it. I will put it out there.
Did you do that? Did you put it out there?
I'll give it all to fucking Bonnie
No.
if I have to.
Now Bonnie, well, I don't even think associates with Heidi either.
Hopi's first video before she ever went live.
Yeah, but see, that has nothing to do with what's
Yes,
going
it
on
does.
right now.
Yes, it
No,
does, Frank.
it
You're
does.
not listening. You're not listening, Frank.
No, I am listening.
No,
This is pathetic.
I am
you're
listening.
choosing her side over me.
There's no sides. It's
Oh my God.
it's a matter of fact and non-fact. There's no sides. See,
Oh, there were sides.
You're not going to talk to me ever again, but you're
Not
going to talk to her.
understand.
That's picking sides, Frank.
Oh my God. You people do not understand what is fact and non-fact.
She's so bossy.
Yep.
Why is she so fucking bossy? I never heard any of this stuff. Why is she like that? And she wants people to take her serious. Why do you think? Didn't like a shitload of people unsub her and she flipped out and hid her sub count? Remember that? I
Yeah.
remember that. I actually remember that. She was like, "Ooh, 1,000." She got 1,000. She was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna make merch." I'm like, "Girl, really? Come on, girl." Wow. I mean, I applaud women that want to be successful. I'm all about that. But come on, girl, let's take it one step at a time, baby steps.
Here we
What
go.
they've went through, I'm telling you guys, it works. It does. Okay.
Well, she's gonna be selling some MLM shit next. It
So
works.
she says, Heidi, did you go after
Yep.
people like a pack of wolves on MGL's channel when MGL got mad?
Yes. Someone in her chat was saying, "Well, Heidi, didn't you go to MGLs like a pack of wolves?" Yes, you did, Heidi.
Got comments in the chat. I don't know what she means by that.
Who is that? Who asked that question?
Susie.
Susie.
Like I said, was I a perfect person? No. Did I fall into it when I was up on Molly's channel? Yes.
People make mistakes.
Exactly.
People are allowed
People make mistakes, but
make
Marissa,
mistakes.
no, nobody
That
else is allowed to
doesn't
make
mean
mistakes.
that you have a right to go around bullying people, and trust and believe. It's happening to so many people now. So you can't justify that. There's no justification for being bullied at all.
Oh, shut up.
Was it okay for her to put a video out about me?
And
And she booted me from her Patreon, but the
you didn't
truth
pay.
never had money to pay for it.
You didn't have it.
You did not have it. She showed the rejection from the bank
That's what
Well,
she booted you.
or from Patreon rather.
That sounds like an old. We've been hearing that a lot. That she says that she boots people, but it turns out they've cancelled or.
Well,
No. Only 2 people have been booted. Snowbird was her name, and that Rayanne chick. That was it. I don't even know who this little Australian chick is, but no. Some people do cancel. Some people can't afford it, but I let her keep her wrench. But guess what, guys? Now I have 210 people. And a lot of them are high tier. So, and everybody wants a wrench. And sometimes because of that Snowbird chick, now some of them tell me, don't even give me the wrench. I don't want to be one of those little petty assholes like that girl. And I was like, oh, that was like a once in a lifetime thing. Like, don't even fret over it. This is such nonsense. Justin, there's a million things you could be doing right now.
I know, but I'm covering this.
Work. My husband supports me. He's a wonderful, loving, and incredible man. And I get so much.
Aww.
Yes, rant room, I do. I overreact. Yes, I do. I have bad ADD too.
I admit it. I'm a drama queen.
And words will come out before I think them through. Yes, that is the truth.
I am a mess. Yes,
And,
yes, I am.
Does the real rant room want to come up?
Oh no, she and I are friends.
I know it's probably very early in the morning where she is, but I don't know if Tia, if you want to drop a link.
Go ahead. Did I pin the link? I thought I pinned the link. Okay.
There she says.
What?
I gotta let you go. I can't understand this. I got to do a session. Bye, everyone. Listen, RuPaul is obsessed with me. I got the biggest fan ever. Next month, I'm going to be seeing a huge paycheck. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Love yous. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Heidi was reacting in hurt and anger to what was done to her. I would too if I was screamed at publicly.
I would have done the same.
Heidi, you was the one screaming. You were the one screaming. Before Marissa even went live, you were cussing everyone out.
Thank you, Hopi. And so, yeah, I am who I am. I can't apologize for that. I just am. I am who I am. And but they still, to this day, will go to this other channel and they will sit on the panel and berate me. Justin and Molly at times. Not so much Molly anymore, but she.
Okay. When is the last time I sat on a panel, Heidi, and berated you? Berated you? Okay, sure.
Did a live about me again. What was that? Tail last week? It was on the Kool-Aid. She was talking about me faking my illnesses, and
I seen that.
Yeah, yeah. So
see, that's ableist. It's 100% ableist.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of other people that she has done this too. And I think
Nope.
she was really mad because there was about 4 people that went in there after she did this to me and asked her to take their wrenches and stop their memberships or left.
I don't remember one. Does anybody remember one person after this happened that went and said, Marissa, come and take my wrench? I don't remember one. I remember Marissa pulling Heidi's wrench and Lori's wrench, but nobody went in there and said, take my wrench. Nobody. Nobody.
Your channel.
What? Excuse me. What is wrong with?
I don't know if she's actually thinks this stuff happened or if she's just intentionally making it up. Like, I really don't. I'm being serious. Like, does she actually think this happened?
Her. Like, does she have some type of problems or something? Because I have never seen somebody more entitled in my life. Like, I've never seen somebody who thinks that the world owes her something or that people are supposed to bow down at her foot. It's like, you're nothing.
Yes.
Nobody thinks that. Nobody.
Then Bling just said this has been going on since April. 6 months I've been going through this.
Yes, in 6 months we listened to you bash Hopi, Cinnamon, Bling.
Daily lives attacking me, not just MGL. But she's more than happy to get.
How many lives has Marissa made about you? Like, dedicated an entire live. I think she's made a couple. I think she made a couple videos, very short videos, but that was it. How many videos have I ever made about you? 0 until the one today. This is actually the second video I've ever made about anyone, ever, because I don't like this.
Involved. Somebody went real life on me this week and called my husband. They Googled for his phone number. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Listen to what she says.
Oh, yeah. And I think this is all intertwined somehow.
She's saying that someone contacted her, apparently her husband, and this is all intertwined. No, not at all. On the Bible, not at all. I don't do real life. I don't go real life. I don't do any of that stuff. Ever. 1000% ever. Ever, 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 ever. So, whoever did that wasn't because of us. That's, I can tell you. In fact, I had no thoughts about Heidi up until this live.
Because these people are also subs of Molly's. So this is all intertwined somehow.
So then, Heidi, who did it? Who did it? Which sub of Marissa's did this?
It's almost like she wakes up and she has next to her bed a shit list. Sorry, Tia, for
No, you're fine. You're good.
Thank you, Stacey.
it's almost like she has a shit list just sitting next to her bed and she just ticks them off one by one and keeps adding to it. Like, it's not sustainable. There's no way that she is going to keep getting away with this. There is no way.
What, defending herself? Defending herself? Marissa responds to people. She doesn't just go somewhere to pick trouble. She doesn't go to any other room, hardly. Honest to God, she really doesn't.
the walls are starting to close in, I think. And yeah, your story.
You can call me Heidi.
Heidi.
You can call me Heidi. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Your story resonates with me so much, as someone, again.
You can call her Yaya. You can call her Heidi. You can call her FibroWarrior. You can call her Queen Heidi. You can call her Yaya Sisterhood.
With an invisible illness, and I also have ADHD. It
Okay, come on.
fine. Like it's not sustainable.
Right. I mean, like Tia, is it Tia or Tia?
Tia.
Mm-hmm. I used to wear makeup all the time, just like you. Mm-hmm. Love, when I worked and I had a job and I was able to do that stuff, mm-hmm. I never left the house without makeup on. Mm-hmm. And, now that I'm home and don't go anywhere, I don't wear it as much. No. I'll put it on once in a while for some of my lives. Sometimes I'll come on without no makeup on, Right. It's how I feel that day. Right. And when I don't have an office in my house, mm-hmm. So I sit on my bed when I go live. Right.
All right. Now listen to what she's about to say.
And now fine. They have you think that's fine? Let me tell you. They got a nickname for me. Bedbug bitch.
What?
Now, she is talking about saying Molly and I are saying this because this is about Marissa and I. Show me one time, Heidi, where I've called you a, quote, bedbug bitch. A bedbug? What? Bitch?
Right.
Yes.
Really?
Because I sit on my bed and they think I'm in my bed all day long. You're getting spammed here, honey.
I see that. I'm going to put it on subscribers only. Hold on 1 second. Go ahead. You guys keep talking.
And so, yeah. In their chats all day, all the time. Not Molly's and Justin's, but the other ones. Well, I think Justin lets them do it too.
So she's saying that I let people call her a bedbug bitch in my chat. You're lying, Heidi. You're absolutely lying.
They refer to me as the bedbug bitch because I sit on my bed when I do my lives.
Oh gosh, what a terrible thing for you to do.
Oh, she calls herself that? Interesting.
What?
I have not been on my channel now for 4 months, 3 months.
Because of Molly?
No, not Molly. The other people. And I'm going through some possibly serious medical issues.
I'm sorry.
And I'm trying to... I don't find it fun anymore.
Okay, this is where she starts breaking down, getting emotional.
My anxiety gets really bad.
Yeah. Are you taking care of yourself?
That's why I'm not. That's why I.
But you not going on your channel, sweetheart, is exactly what they want.
Yeah. I know. I know.
Well, just don't say it's Marissa and I. Marissa is the one that encouraged you to do a channel and had her subs go to you. And then I built my channel because of Marissa as well. And the subscribers I got on my own, I send them to you as well.
Do you think you'll go back?
I want to.
Then rip the Band-Aid off, girl. Just do it.
I don't want to say. I mean, I don't have a problem saying this, but they also referred to me as a hypochondriac and all this other shit. So,
Yeah,
but I am going this week to oncologist, hematologist.
Okay.
Because they don't know what's wrong. I was just diagnosed a couple months ago with Hashimoto's disease also.
Oh gosh.
And
We wish you health, Heidi.
they all think it's real funny.
Well,
Have I ever said it was funny? Have I? Be honest with yourself, Heidi. You know better.
she's hot. Where does she
I'm
get
trying not to, I'm trying not to, honey. I'm trying not to, honey. I love you.
Where is she getting that you are faking your illnesses?
I don't know.
It's jealousy.
It is. It is. And that's what I'm saying.
I've never heard anyone say that they are jealous that another person has an illness. I've never. That's really a first. Really a first.
Yeah, you gotta. I just feel like you not being on your channel, especially if it's something that you love, going on your channel, especially because it's a support channel.
Yes.
It's gonna be like so much more.
I mean, jealous of a thyroid condition? It's so ridiculous.
Support for you. I really think that you should, and we'll all be there to support you.
Exactly.
You know,
I just think me coming up here, I'm really going to get the wrath of it now.
No.
There you
don't
go.
worry.
No, you've got a really tough. You've got Team Tia behind you right now.
Right. When I saw Brienne today,
Get on
go
with
to
it.
any channels right now.
Oh God.
Yeah, jealousy's an illness. That's right.
This
It's
is not. It's not
but
okay.
when I saw Brienne
Hey,
today, I'm
Red.
like, and she told me about your channel, and actually I was subbed up to your channel somehow before. I don't know if I saw you comment or say something somewhere else, or
You might have.
I was actually subbed up to your channel already, and I saw that you were going.
I know. Makes you.
Listen,
And
there are obviously a lot of people who have been affected. I'm not, because, and I'll tell you why I'm not, because yes, she is saying things about me. However, those things don't bother me, nor do I watch what she says. If I
Doesn't bother her, but yet that is what she talks about every single night. I'll let that sit right there.
run into clips, I'll listen to the clips, but I don't watch her. She doesn't faze me in any way, shape, or form. But when you're dealing with people, who have, illnesses and different things like that, that's my problem with her. It's dangerous when you are bullying people with her platform, because she's using her platform to bully people.
I know.
And some people are more vulnerable than others.
And all I ever wanted was to create a channel to help support people.
Heidi, I believe you when you say you wanted to start a channel to support people, and I think that's commendable. However, it went off the rails. It went off the rails. It became a drama channel. You've said that yourself. You want to get back on track, do it the right way. But the thing about it is, if you're doing a channel such as, supporting and stuff, you can only talk about so much, and you guys are there more for just talking about life and hanging out and stuff. And, you know, if it's a hangout channel, it's a hangout channel. But, you know, it gets to be, you know, a different topic. And that's when the drama starts and other people go live. And that's when, you know, you ended up getting mad, blowing up.
Who are like me. And it's turned into an F fest. Yeah. At times.
Yes.
I don't allow any drama in my channel.
She don't allow any drama on her channel. Oh. You are kidding me. You're kidding. You don't allow any drama on your channel. You have literally went berserk on your channel, Heidi. Berserk.
Any bashing.
Okay. Did you just not hear what I just played a few minutes ago?
Nothing. Right. It's just now my anxiety because of all of this has gotten the best of me. And, you know I need to get back out there. I know I need to do it. I keep saying it. I need to get back out there. But then something like what happened this week with someone calling my husband.
You know, mental illness it's not linear. You know, like I'm severely depressed and I have severe anxiety.
This is the woman that said I had extremely low self-esteem because I'm Marissa's friend, and the way Marissa talks, I must have really low self-esteem.
Work from home, but some days the kitchen can't be cleaned. The vacuuming can't be done.
Right.
The washing can't be done. You know, it's
yeah.
And
thank you, Julie Lee, for your Cash App. Thank you.
You have a supportive husband, like you said.
Right.
And I have a supportive partner. Not a husband. I have a wife. But you know, you have to take things one step at a time. But sometimes taking that leap, taking that just dipping your toe in, even dipping your foot in a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
it can revitalize you. It can be alive again.
I agree, especially because that's something you always wanted to do.
Here's just a little taste of what Heidi says. Yeah, Warrior Sisterhood. Let's talk with Susan Bennett. Was that you and some screen name that did that to Tony again? You sick bitch. And Susan, she is severely handicapped, in a wheelchair, as a matter of fact. But yet Heidi can talk all things about Susan and says, go say, and Susan just says, go say what you have to say. All right, let's see here. I don't know what that one's for. Okay. I'll find the other ones. Let's continue. Heidi accuses other people of her behavior. Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people need your content.
Mm-hmm.
People like me need your content.
Yep. Commander, who called my husband and why? this person has been bullying me for 6 months, and I said I was done. I'm not taking it anymore. I have a video clip of her saying that if I thought it was bad being bullied for 6 months, I'm gonna bully her for another 6 months or longer, and I'm gonna make sure her husband never gives her another effing dime.
I don't know what that's about, so that's not my concern. Even Laura from Perplexed QT says, Heidi, come on. This is more to your story, and you know that. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate it.
What? Because I donate, my husband and I donated money to a GoFundMe to help an elderly woman save her home.
Which is great.
And so she came at me. Yeah. And
No, it's just hypocritical that you gave someone, money and everything. And did she do anything with that money to save her home? Or no? And then you're saying Hopi stole $10,000?
Told my husband that.
Pardon me, not Hopi. I apologize. That Shorty stole $10,000.
She never said these things, and but if she wanted me, it's just.
You want to know who else's husband she called, supposedly?
Thank you so much, Jessica, for your Cash App, honey. Appreciate you very much. The person who has the GoFundMe just received $75,000 in life insurance policies. ICU says. Wow. I did not know that. Damn.
Michelle.
I didn't know it was 75,000. Wow.
You want to know who else's husband she allegedly contacted?
It wasn't Molly. It was not Molly who a mega mouth that called my husband. It was somebody else.
Oh, okay.
So finally, Heidi admits it there that Marissa or me, obviously, I don't get into that stuff, but Marissa did not call Heidi's husband.
She has done
that.
I
want to clarify that. No, it was not Megamouth. No. Okay. It's one of her.
And Megamouth is the term they're using for Molly or Marissa.
Buddies.
Yeah, minions, I think.
Mm-hmm. But it's still, well, you guys know what I mean. It's still somebody that's connected to her.
Yeah. But
now, when you guys were friends, did you talk every day?
Not every day. At least once a week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I stood up for her. I mean, you guys, I'd go into a channel and people would be just bashing her, and I would say, knock it off. I would stand up for her.
Right.
And as a couple people have said, people would come into Molly's or Megamouth's channel and start bad mouthing her. And of course, I'd go off on them.
You go off on a lot of people, Heidi.
I was a protector for her.
Right.
But like she says, she doesn't need.
Oh, Stacy, they were calling her a camera whore? Wow.
Anybody to protect her. So, yeah. No, I don't know who that. That Unirock person. I was talking to my youngest son the other day about him because my youngest came over. I have two boys, 22 and one almost 26, and I wanted to know because they're big YouTubers. if he knew who he was, and he goes, "Oh yeah," and I was saying that this person is going after Megamouth, and he goes, "She won't win that one."
Ha 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 ha.
Who said that? My son.
It's kind of depressing how our partners and our children and the people around us have been affected by Megamouth. Like, they know about her, and they know about Justin, and they know about all of this stuff.
And Justin is not who people think he is.
Oh,
I know
man.
he's not.
Yeah, I think people are waking up to that very quickly.
Absolutely.
There's no way that you would be able to stand next to somebody like Molly and not be somewhat like her. You know what I mean?
I think, yeah.
Tia, you was just goo-gooing over Marissa when she was sending you super chats, wasn't you, honey? Saying, I love you. Thank you, honey. Appreciate you, baby. Right? This is the thing. Do I have to agree with anyone 100% of the time to be their friend? No. But you don't have to agree with someone 100% of the time to be their friend. That's just it. People throw away relationships way too quick nowadays. You don't agree with them on one thing, it's like throw it out. Disposable. I deal with things 99% of the time privately, the way adults should handle it.
Oh, sorry, Heidi, go.
I think, the best thing I ever did as far as that situation was concerned was me starting my own channel, because it got me away from being on her channel all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the fact that I wasn't in her chat all the time, because I was on her panel a lot and stuff, I think that really bothered her.
You think Marissa, you think because Heidi was not on her panel. Marissa's been on YouTube almost 5 years. She's known you about a year, Heidi. What did she do before you? God, I don't know. I'll never know. Think of yourself too much, Heidi.
The whole time I've had my channel, she has come in there one time and said, "Where's my wrench?"
Heidi, what did you do? What did you do when Marissa went live? You literally assigned each of us a name, or like a pet name or a number. That way you wouldn't say, oh, Molly's live. It was a code saying, oh, Molly's live, such and such is live. So you didn't go to these people's rooms. So you could just stay live for 12, 14, 16 hours at a time. So, I mean, you can't say anything saying Marissa only came in there once or whatever. Marissa doesn't go to many channels. She doesn't.
Oh my God.
What? Yeah, we were friends.
You should have said to her, where's my $50 Patreon?
If I could have.
She showed it. Marissa showed it. 3 months it was denied.
Or forget all that
Go to her video and she'll Marissa's video. It's still up.
money back, I'd be really good to go. But
Yes, Little Texas, or gave creator code names. That's exactly right.
no, I just, I've never ever, you guys, I've never gone on a panel like this and have told my story about her.
Jesus Christ. She's never went on a panel and told her. Heidi, honey, get the memory checked or stop lying. Seriously, I'm concerned. You've been on Tony's channel, Mean Girls channel, Purple Knights channel, Shorty's channel, Vintage's channel, Susan's, Hopi's, and that's just what I can think of the top of my head. You're embarrassing yourself.
And I'm so glad you did.
Yeah, I'm happy you're here.
Yeah.
Well, basically out of fear of retaliation.
No, we
Got your back.
yeah, we got your back. We're a strong little team over here.
Ziggy's, yes.
My girls in here are the real rant room. Bling.
Oh, she's
Oh my God, I've got to pull up those emails. My girls in here are the real rant room, this and this and this. And when they were all my mods, and they were just talking pure crap about each other. And this is what I say. And don't get involved. I don't get involved.
sweetheart. I was
And Lori, Bling and Lori have been my they've got me through some really, really tough times because of her.
Well, you wasn't so nice about Bling.
Yeah, that's how I feel about my mods. They are amazing. One thing I wanted to ask you is, so why do you say that Goose is
well,
because Goose and I were friends for a very long time. One thing I will say is I do think it's weird how they're constantly bringing up her name when she's not here to speak for herself. So,
and I don't want to say anything bad about Goose at all because she never did anything to me.
right.
Nothing, Quinny.
As
Nothing.
far as I know. The weird thing was when all of this was going down, all of a sudden Goose started calling me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Y'all talked all the time, Heidi. What's wrong with her?
And we talked for hours. We talked for hours on the phone. And I don't now I'm
See? She just all of a sudden Goose started calling me. We talked for hours on the phone.
hearing Goose's name brought up a lot, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes me think, was she calling me all that time to try to get information out of me to go back to?
There was Heidi, honey, there's no information that you ever keep secret. You explode and tell it all.
Megamouth?
Don't flatter
Maybe.
yourself.
I have my opinions on that. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I was real careful. I know I was careful what I said to her,
Yeah.
And she truly made me think that she cared.
Mm-hmm.
Goose,
Goose did care. We all cared.
she's never attacked me, even to this day, that I know of.
Yeah.
She was always very, very, very nice to me.
So if she's never attacked you or anything, but you think she's trying to get information out of you, and this has been how long ago? 6 months ago? And she still hasn't bashed you, right? Okay. And you think she was trying to get information? If she didn't like you, she didn't like you, Heidi. But Goose cared a lot for you, and you guys talked for hours all the time.
And like I said, when she would call me, we'd talk for like 2 hours on the phone about life and stuff. So I
So you talk about life and everything else, but yet she was trying to pull information. Got it. Okay.
just find it weird that a lot of people have been bringing up.
Goose is a very sweet person. She is a very good friend. She'll tell you the truth privately. Um, she's just a very good friend.
Her name lately, that I've been seeing it, and it just makes me wonder.
I think with Goose, I think 2 + 2 = 5 with her.
No,
I think that she
it
seems
doesn't.
on the
Not at
level,
all.
and I think she was a great friend to Tia. I think she is probably
She was a great friend to Tia.
a great friend to Mega Mouth.
She has been a
But
great
I
friend to
don't think
us.
everything adds up with her, and
Yeah.
I think that perhaps with what's gone on with Tia in the past week or so, I think that has kind of pushed her into hiding a little bit.
Goose isn't hiding
I
from
think
anyone.
information is starting to come out about her, and I don't know if she's a mouthpiece
Thank you, Erica.
for Mega Mouth. I think she genuinely did care about everyone.
I think she did too. I truly in my heart still want to believe that she did care.
Heidi, you know she did. You know we all did care. This is something you did, Heidi, by all of this drama that you created. All of it. Going off literally every other day, emailing people about other people, trying to influence people against Cinnamon and Hopi and everyone.
I think ultimately what it comes down to is, and being friends with her for the time that I do think that she is a very nice person, but I also think that her loyalty is misplaced. And I
No.
think she was friends with me, but I do think that when it came to Megamouth, her loyalty was with her. If it came between the two of us, I think that's where her loyalty is.
Or
listen, Goose mods for Marissa. She mods for me. She modded for Tia. Tia's channel was much smaller. Goose actually started on Tia's channel even before she was monetized. If any of us was live at the same time, she always 100% of the time 100% of the time chose Tia. That's okay because Tia was a much smaller channel. She didn't have many mods, and that was fine. Nobody cares about that. She supported Tia. That's fine. Her channel was smaller. And then she's here saying this. I mean, give credit where credit's due, please. Give credit where credit's due.
is she afraid of Megamouth?
It could be that too. And I've thought about that too. I absolutely have.
She is not afraid of Marissa. Trust me. We have had rather, very candid conversations with Marissa about how we feel about maybe a certain thing or whatever, and we don't bring it public because it's not for that purpose. And I'm not one that goes public with really anything with this stuff, because it's really a waste of my life. But I guess I'm wasting my life today. So
Because when somebody has so much on you, it can make them afraid to ever part ways with that person. But just like Stranger Clegan said, sometimes you got to rip the Band-Aid and say, look, this isn't worth my integrity. This isn't worth my morals. This is not worth anything. And that's just how I feel. I don't think that she is to ever part ways.
Tia is trying to perpetuate her narrative
with that person. But just like Stranger Clegan said, sometimes you got to rip the Band-Aid and say, look, this isn't worth my integrity. This isn't worth my morals. This is not worth anything. And that's just how I feel. I don't think that she is a bad person, but I do think that in a lot of ways she's done malicious things with her friendship with Megamouth. That's just my opinion.
There are some people, you know, in that whole group there that trust me, I wouldn't trust them with the mice in my backyard. Just saying.
You said that, and I thought about the human.
Thank you.
I know, every time I see Tia, I want to dye my hair back to black.
I used to have pink in my hair, but
you guys are both beautiful women.
I gotta tell you, this is off topic real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Fake eyelashes. I just bought some magnetic ones.
Mm-hmm.
And when I take them off,
Ashley, they're calling Marissa that.
and
eyes were swelled shut.
Oh, and this we're talking about eyelashes.
Mascara and glasses is the full eyeliner.
Let me see if there's anything else.
I do feel like there are just some people who don't belong here. They just don't belong on the internet because they use the internet to bully people, harass people.
Couldn't agree more.
And those type of people don't belong on the internet because
couldn't agree more.
There's so many people on the internet and you don't know how vulnerable, and you just don't know what goes on behind closed doors. And mental health is a serious thing. So that's why I say that just to me, my personal opinion, she's someone that doesn't belong here because she is very hurtful to people.
You know what she is? She's blunt. She's blunt. But you know what you're dealing with when you deal with Marissa, and she doesn't come for anyone first. She responds. But you know what she also is? She is a good friend to a lot of people. She gives so much to charity that I don't see anyone else giving a tenth of what she does. She talks to lonely people for hours a day. People who are having issues in their life. Some people don't like, a woman with opinions, who, can stand up for themselves. I get it. Is she always right? No, she's not. But none of us are.
She's not. She doesn't care about what she says to who, how she hurts people, looking up people's addresses. That's dangerous. And people like that just don't.
He has been saying that a lot lately.
Who?
Have you noticed that?
Megamouth.
She's been saying a lot. I see on Kool-Aid's channel, because I won't watch her. I look. I've got your information. I know where you live. I know everything about it. We've looked you up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's got 207 Patreons.
Yep.
So
somebody's counting.
207 sitting ducks.
Does she really? Does she really?
Yeah, she does. And she has
And
to
did
make
she
a phone
prove
call
it?
for every single one of them.
She said, did she prove it?
Yeah.
You just go to her Patreon and see.
Did she show you where she has 207 Patreons?
Well, she shows when she got $18,000 in 1 month from YouTube. Today she was saying that she made $400,000 last year.
That's not just her income. Oh God, these people, they think you made $800,000 or whatever in YouTube. Okay, let's say she made $20,000 a month. That's not 400,000. That's not 800,000. Oh my God.
Okay.
She said, did she prove it? Because you're right. She could be lying, huh?
Exactly. I mean, we've seen the 18,000, and that's from the BBC, and we don't even, let's not go down that route again. But
there's YouTubers that make millions and millions and millions of dollars. What's your point? I mean, Tia, if you could make $20,000, $15,000, $10,000, even $5,000, would you wouldn't mind, would you? I don't think anybody would mind that. I mean, you've always said that's what people are on YouTube for. That's what you're there for, right?
400,000, like.
Hi, Laura.
By the way, I'm doing this unmonetized. I'm just waiting for this channel. I mean, so this is not monetized.
And she's saying that she's broke, and oh my God. I mean, nothing she says. What do you think about Michelle, Heidi?
I think she's freaking hysterical. She's I think a little out there. I really
doing the right thing.
Do I think what?
She's doing the right thing by having a channel and what have you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Even to say you don't know. Seriously?
If she's strong enough to handle it and do it, I mean, I don't know the whole story about Michelle and her. I've just seen, like I said, the clip channels.
Well, Michelle is definitely triggers her. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's funny.
After hearing Michelle on that what she said about her child, I was speechless.
She cracks me up, is what she does. I find humor in her.
Yeah, there is humor in it, I think, as well. Yeah. I think that she's taken something that was really quite traumatic to her, and she's monetized now. She's
kind of like what they did to Marissa, sending her sex phone calls and stuff like that. Turned it around.
Past all she's just waiting for that dollar sign to pop up underneath her channel, But there's still a part of me that thinks that it's still a bit trauma porny, a little bit,
Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Could I watch her all the time? No.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
But she definitely, I think it's cool the way she triggers her, you know?
Oh, bad.
So this shows you right there that they love the drama. It shows you right there. Right there. It shows you they love the drama. Because they do it every single night. Talk about people.
Bad, yeah. Very, very badly. So that means
But she thinks she's doing one over her because she live streams her streams, and she thinks she's getting money from that. And it's like, I don't know much about the TOS. Like, Tia would have to tell me, and I think Heidi, you probably have an idea about TOS as well. But you know, it doesn't seem right that she would be monetized for live streaming someone's live stream.
right.
Well, you know, one of a good friend of mine, you know, is going through some crap like that right now with her channel. And my channel, I've got 1,300 subs. And that's cool with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right.
I don't want this big channel because
Bull.
if you're dealing with a support group of men and mostly women that suffer from these illnesses, the last thing you need is a lot of stress and to pay attention what's going on in your chat. You need to be there for them when they need you. You know, we just lost one of my subs a couple months ago. She found out she had cancer and passed away like 3 weeks later. No.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible.
There was a lot of people that left her. Hi.
Ryan's asking if you could pin the link, Tia.
Yeah.
Disabilities and issues like that.
Yeah. Hey, Laura.
Hi, Laura.
Hold on one second. Okay, and then Heidi jumps down right after that. So, there's that. This is the thing. I don't talk about Heidi on my channel. I don't talk about her really anywhere. I did call her a see you next Tuesday. That is true. That is true. That is after what she did the day before on another channel. There's no sense in going around doing a world tour on something that happened a year ago. I mean, for God's sakes, you know, if you don't like drama, why do you keep going up to, you know, these panels? It's literally hate bonding. Robin, if you want to come up, you're welcome to. Anybody else who wants to come up, you're welcome to. I need to go pee in a minute. What's that, Queen OG? Hey, Robin.
Hey, Justin. Thank you
How-
for letting me come up.
How are you doing in Florida?
I'm all right. I'm sitting outside, smoking a cigarette, but the wind's kind of getting a little, it's picking up. It's been raining since yesterday. But I appreciate you allowing me to have a voice over here.
Of course. Now, listen, I'm going to let you talk. I have to go pee. Like, my eyes are floating. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay,
Go
so
right
just
ahead.
go ahead and talk.
I don't want your eyeballs to float out. But, you know, you guys know I don't have a platform, and these people continuously are dragging me all over. And first of all, I just want to say that when I had issues with Heidi, I called her privately on the phone and discussed what I needed to discuss. I never brought it on YouTube. And I also did that with another person. I won't put that person's name out there because she hasn't said anything publicly. Maybe in a chat she has. But, anyways, these people continue to say that I'm a scammer. They say, well, one other person has said that, that I'm a drug addict and all kinds of crazy stuff. And, and just everything that they're saying, it's just so ludicrous. Like, this is insane. It's tiring. It's useless. It doesn't promote anything but hate. There's enough hate in this world that I don't understand what this is proving. I am not here on YouTube to receive hate. I really try not to show hate, but I do need to defend myself at times, and a lot of you know that other people have said, I tried to go up on someone else's live the other day and they denied me to come up, and then they let me come up, and then they muted me when I started to talk. It's just this insane stuff that keeps happening. And it's like, why? What do they do to these people? They never ask anyone on YouTube for anything. They're saying Marissa doesn't pay me. Marissa does pay me. Laura came up on that live last night on Tia's and proceeded to say that I was disgusting. She's the one that said that I was a scammer. But of course, the chat was talking crap about me already before Laura came up. And, she proceeded to say all that stuff. And, then they got, the panel, they were talking about me. It gets very tiring. And I understand that, like, once you come on YouTube, like, you're out there and this is what they do. And you got to put your big girl pants on or your big boy pants or whatever kind of pants you wear. And I know a lot of people support me, and I do appreciate it. I'm not a victim. I've been accused of making everything about me. But you know what? Hell yeah, when you're talking shit about me, it is about me. And I'm going to state that loud and clear.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
All right.
Whew, I'm freezing.
So, anyways, I was just stating what they accused me of last night, of being a scammer, that Marissa doesn't pay me.
Oh, somebody's accused you of that?
Laura did.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
And she
Laura.
said, Laura said, Marissa doesn't pay anybody. That I really wasn't her assistant. Like, just all this crap, Justin. I was saying it gets tiring.
Mm-hmm.
And I know when you come on YouTube, you put yourself out there. I get that. And I've been accused of making everything about me.
But how do people know that Marissa doesn't pay anybody whenever they don't know her and have never been paid by her? You know what I mean?
Well, apparently, because Laura's known Marissa longer than any of us, so she knows that she would, like whatever.
Don't worry. Don't worry about it. It's nothing to really worry. So,
But I'm
but
just
anyway,
saying, it keeps happening. This stuff keeps happening day after day. You're seeing it now, right? This is
yeah,
this is like your second time in the past
right,
few days.
right. I mean, I'm kind of over it, to be honest with you. Like,
I'm over it too, Justin, and I see Marissa gets it, and I'm going to stand up for Marissa because
right,
I'm going to stand up for what's right, and you know that.
of course. Yes, Tracy. Okay. Well, guys, thank you for listening to me say
And thank
my
you,
piece.
Justin. Thank you for letting me have an opportunity to say what I need to say.
I've been here 2.5 hours. Damn, that's crazy. Um, Justin, hold on, was that a comment? Justin, the one channel is only doing it for views and subs. It's hilarious how anyone can watch a train wreck that's supposed to be about mental health. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I said that to Heidi out of hurt and anger at the time. Totally. Um, but for the most part, I think I do a really good job of uh, holding my tongue and not going wackadoodle like a lot of people do.
You're a class act,
Oh,
Justin.
thank
You
you.
are a class act.
But I just want to. I really do try to believe in the golden rule, but sometimes it doesn't. You're human. You know. So, but I'm not going to address this anymore. I'm done with it. Kumbaya. You know, just done with it. So, anyways, guys, I will be live this evening. We will be talking about um, the Havana syndrome. Very interesting stuff. Very, very interesting stuff. So, it is a members only chat. I do have to do something for my members. Um, you can still watch it if you're not a member. Um, so I apologize if you're unable to have a membership, and I understand there's been times where I couldn't afford 50 cents. You know what I mean? So I apologize, but I do have to do at least a members only live for some people. The members sometimes says I appreciate it, everyone. God bless each and every one of you. We'll see you this evening at some point. I think it's 7 evening or maybe 5. I don't know. I'll check. But set your reminder for that, and we'll have a very interesting conversation.
I hope to be able to join you then. I hope that it doesn't pick up too bad, but I have a feeling it's getting ready to, just by the way it's sitting out here watching it. So,
I think
but
I hear the rain.
yeah, it's,
Maybe so.
But thank you, Justin, for allowing me to be able to just say my little piece. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you, Robin, for coming out.
All right. Have a great day, everyone.
You too.
Thank
You too.
Bye.
This is the thing with myself, Marissa, none of us are perfect 100% of the time. For anybody that is claiming that they are, you're better than me, I guess. That's all I can say. Just give some grace sometimes. We just need to give grace to each other. So I appreciate it. God bless each and every one of you. I will see you guys this evening. We'll talk to you soon.